And we are back. And we are back. And we are going to check the end. We got through some 3 land beasts skin or whatever. And they're gonna like patch up a boat or something, I think. Come on, just press the X button. Oh my goodness, just talk. That's my only complaint about this game. They don't even know if I'm talking. Captain, we brought back the 3 land beast hides you asked for. You got them all, did you? Now let's see here. Aye, there be alright. And now we be fixing my ship. Isn't this great, Albert? I'll be on the repairs right away, so stay here and stay put here until I'm all through. Just adding words. Whatever. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long, but my ship is now repaired and is ready to set sail. You're finished already? That was quick. Pretty amazing stuff that hide is you brought back. As for my ship, you'll find her moored on the North Shore just outside town. Now, what do you say we head there now? Cool. Now, I'll explain how the ship sail my ship, so listen up. We're ready when you are. Now to begin with the basics. When the character approaches the ship, a boarding icon is displayed on the lower right of the screen. The ship can be aborted by pressing the X when the icon is displayed. When the ship is near land, a boarding icon is displayed on the lower right of the screen. The ship can be boarded by pressing the X button when the icon is displayed. Always make sure the ship is adjusted to the land for this. There are also a few places where the ship can be boarded. These are diagonal shores, bridges, and reefs. Now that a pretty brief explanation of that, but if you need me to repeat myself, I can always do it for you. We're ready when... I can do without an explanation. Alright then, I'll be waiting on board for you. The fortress where the doctor is held up is north of here, right? What is it, Bruno? It is not important. Could it be this is really your first time riding a ship and you're nervous? Absolutely not. I was merely considering what enemies will be forced to face on the waters. I'm not afraid of sailing, nor am I afraid of drowning in this great watery abyss. Nobody said either of those things. At any rate, this is a fortress we are going up against, and any defenses will be tight, though it is needless to say we cannot afford to be careless. Or emotionally unstable for that matter. Rather, this is what I should be telling myself. Yeah, I hear you. Let's capture Doctor and put an end to this whole nightmare. Bzzz. What's the matter, Julia? Are you nervous? I do not like water. Well, you've got nothing to worry about. You've always got me on your side, just remember that. That's right, leave everything to Albert and me. Bzzz, not waterproof. Now, what do you say we get to this fortress and nab the doctor? Once we pass through these mountains in the northern woods, we should arrive at Kodon Fortress. So all these powerful reverends we've been encountering means we're getting closer to it then? Let's sleep here for tonight. All this money for me? Sleep mode. Bruno? Forgive me, Celia. I am a sinner and unworthy to serve Astoria. Celia. Silly, who's that? Albert! Are you doing alright? You're muttering something in your sleep. It is nothing. Forget about it. If you insist, but... What? Did I mention something? Actually, not that I could hear. I see. Well, seeing it's still dark, I'll try to get in a few more hours of shut-eye. Yes, that would be best. Kodon Fortress, the first place that makes kind of sense. Doctor, is that you, Baldurin? Julia is... What happened to your promise of getting her back? That will not be a problem. She is already on her way here. Is that true? Indeed. Has my information even been unreliable? No, never. I know I've asked this before, but how is it your information is always so accurate? If I revealed it, you'd be surprised. Suffice it to say, I have someone close to them. Are you saying there is an increment in the Restorian Order? Yes, and like myself, they are also a true demon worshipper. At present, they are masquerading as a believer of Restoria while leaking the others of the Order to me. And they will continue to do so. What are you plotting to do, Baldurin? Nothing you need to be concerned about. Now continue with the creation of reverence. This is if you want Julia back. You never work with devil worshippers. They're never good to their word. Dang, that's real good. But this is still better. Kodon Fortress. This is one big fortress. That is because it was erected from this frontier region 3 centuries earlier as a way to suppress rebels. I have also heard after the kingdom was unified, it was abandoned. For being abandoned, it looks pretty well kept. Perhaps it was restored using reverence as slaves. However, given it was a military facility, we should expect multiple layers of traps to prevent infiltration by intruders such as ourselves. So we should expect more than reverence. I hope we'll be okay. If we work together, we will. Julia! You couldn't be more right. As well as we rely on each other's strengths, there's nothing we can't do. Yeah, it's like you to say, Julia, we just need to keep on doing what we've been doing. I could not put it better. No matter what happens, we'll always be companions. Alright, now let's go. Let's apprehend the doctor and put an end to all this. Quest added. It looks like a dead end. It's the only way we could have gone. Are they trying to buy time? It may very well have been a measure to take them to blunt the swift advance of the intruders. Maybe there's a secret passage somewhere. Wait, look at the floor here. Does it not seem different from the rest? Let's take a closer look. Wait, stay back from there. What? The floor just... Esther. Ow, I'm okay. It appears to be a pitfall of some sort, with no other way to move forward. Shall we venture to see what lies below? It doesn't look like we've got much of a choice. Don't you think they used these to get around here? Maybe we should too. This is surely unexpected. However, let us be aware of our surroundings as we press on. Now let's hurry. Press added. Like we wave our hands over the slap and activate it. Abracadabra. It lit up. Did you hear that loud sound? Yeah, it also hear that? That's the sound of healing. Yay. Back to where he was. Yo! Long time no see. You're the guy who offed himself in the reveant laboratory. What was it? Igbar. At least remember the name of your arch enemy. Insects. Arch enemy. Do not try to act better than your peon status. Inglorious. It's Invar. I've had it up to here with your smack talk. Now behold my power. What is this energy? What incredible power. Are you surprised? I lost last night because of my carelessness, but I've come roaring back with more power than ever before. Go ahead, dare make a fool of me. You'll rule the day, you... Ah! That's a cheap shot hitting me while I'm talking. Ah! It would appear you are no brighter than the last time we met. That's it. I'm gonna kill all of you. That's our line. You got my name right this time. Well, whatever. Let's get to it. Dang. Slash. Not a very hard boss fight. I defeated him. Not again. How is it the baddest and strongest of the demons in the trend can be defeated by humans not once but twice? Invar, the strongest demon in the tradition. You know him, Magnus? No, I have never heard of him. Now I get it. This body I possess belongs to a weakling. That's why I lost. If I had a stronger physical body, there's no way I'd lost to you insects. You have no interest in listening to your excuses. Now vanquish him. Right, feel the wrath of just God him. Sorry babe, but it won't be happening. It's not my time to die yet, later. Hey wait. We need to go after him. You lost so easily again. You truly are all talk, nothing. Who do you think you're talking to? Do you think you can spot off to me without crushing like the bug you are, human? You crush me? The one whom your master has given all authority. And you think you can kill me without any repercussions? No, I had no intention of going against my master's will. Doctor, prepare the 4th generation. Understood. They're here. I ask you to come quietly with us. In the event you attempt to resist, we will be forced to take you by force. Silence. The 3 of you leave my beloved Julia and get out. Daughter. But you're so old and decrepit. Now, Julia, come to me. Come stand by your father. No, stay away. Stop hurting people. What are you saying? All of this has been for you. Do not tell me you have been deceived by these people. Now, my beloved Julia, listen to me. And what are you doing? Stay out of this. I don't know what sick and twisted game you are playing here, but Julian obviously doesn't like it. And we're not handing her over. Albert. That's right, like Albert said, Julia's our companion, and she's not going anywhere with you. companion. It would appear there will be no negotiation. And while I find it unwise on your part, you will be forced to stand down if necessary. We shall see about that. Adriel, come forth. It's over for you. Adriel is a demon warrior from Partition. Against him, you don't have a chance. You don't stand a chance. Why are you doing this to me? You are in my way, inferior demon. He killed in a single blow. Yeah, and he's unlike any other reverend we faced before. Aziel. You know him, Magnus? The Angel Hunter. He is one of the most feared and powerful demons. Do them in, Aziel. Kill them all. Destroying these humans is beneath my dignity. I shall make an exception in commemoration of my event. Now it is time for they suffer an ignominious death. Bruno, don't take your eyes off him, I say. Are humans so weak they can be brought to their knees by the mere force of my hands? Albert, Joy, get behind. I'll fight too. I'll protect you, Albert. For those who think he has a companion, I must protect them. Out of my way. Julia! How dare you lay a hand on my daughter? Calm down, Doctor. Julia will not succumb to death from it. However, what? What should I do? Lend me your body, Albert. What? He is a demon warrior like myself. You cannot hope to defeat him with just your merge powers. Lend me your body and I will slay him. Don't even think about it. I know what you're trying to do here. As I have said before, we are one and the same. Unlike him, you are a half reverend. And if you die, so do I. Even if you do defeat Aziel, where's the guarantee you'll even give me my body back? You have none, yet you must believe me, Albert. You want me to believe you, a demon. You really think for a second. If you cannot believe me, then there is nothing more I can do. You and I will both die here in this place. Furthermore, this world will soon be ruled by reverence. Is that really what you want? What is it, human? If you will not attack, then I will come to you and bring your demise. Magnus. Magnus, my body is all yours. What? What is this? The power of a reverend? Albert. It has been a while, Aziel, the Angel Hunter. How can you know my name? Who are you? Do not tell me you have forgotten me. It is I, Magnus. Magnus, the Knight of Darkness? Though this is no doubt an emotional reunion for you, it is over. Those are my words, Magnus. Now die. Enjoy the trip back home. No, even better, this is where you are vanquished forever. Do you not know a demon cannot kill a demon? That power, it cannot destroy. Now all that remains are you two. No, have mercy on me. You must be Albert's enemy. Though he has sworn to kill you, he lacks the determination to do it. However, no, I do not. Help! Don't do it, Albert. If it has come to this, I have no alternative. To those powerful demons I summoned for Julia, I'll have to use myself. The demons he summoned for Julia, what's going on? He no doubt intended to turn his own daughter into a reverend. But why? If nothing is done, a reverent equal to us, even trying to possess his body before the office, we must stop the machine. Lead destiny. If only a little more. Now it's your turn. I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but I do not engage in battles I am certain to lose. Instead, I will admit my defeat here and retreat. Stop right there, Wolverine. He got away. What is it, young one? Is it hard to bear your father's intended to turn you into a reverend? Magnus, don't say that to her. So your consciousness has returned, has it? Keep your word and return my body. My word? Whatever are you talking about? Magnus! Are your wounds okay? Wounds? These? Yes, they're nothing. Bzzz, thank you for protecting me. What is this? Thanks for killing your father. Do not look at me like that. Albert. Julia. Esther, I'm glad you're safe, too. Then again, of course, you are. Where are you going, Albert? Where? Who can tell? Just away from everybody is all I know. Because, as you now know, I'm a reverend. He was also made unhappy because of my father. Wait, Albert. You're just going to walk away and leave us like that? But I'm a... Look, I won't say I wasn't surprised you're a reverend. But so what? We're companions, right? So why are you suddenly trying to leave without hearing what we have to say? I'm not nearly as mad about you hiding the fact that you were a reverend than I am about what you're doing right now. Don't leave, Albert. I need you. In any case, this mission is complete. It is not too late to consider the future after we make a report what transpires here. Bruno. Right. Now let's head back to the branch. Thanks, I really appreciate this. You do not actually believe them, do you? There's this potential you will be handed over to the Order once you arrive there. I can't doubt the words of my companions. If anything else, I believed your words. And you kept your promise. Well, congratulations for you. It was not about me honoring my word. In the least, I merely believed I would have other chances. Humans betray others for profit without a second thought. There are blasphemers and wealthy monsters. Do not regret it later when I am right. Your concern is noted, but I won't regret it. Okay, on my way back. Let's set up camp here for the night. Like the last time, you go find something to cook, Albert. I'm on it. I'll go too. Okay, I'm counting on you too, Julia. Now, bring back as much as you can, since we have Albert's other stomach to deal with. As for you, Bruno, what? Could you tell me if I'm being strange? You have always been strange. No, that's not it. I'm talking about how I interacted with Albert and Julia. I take it you mean by how you asked him to procure a large amount of food given he eats as he does. From where I stand, it seems particularly rude and something one with manners would avoid saying. In fact, I must say it even caused me to turn my head twice in disbelief. I should have figured as much. However, such manners would only be limited to normal humans. What's that supposed to mean? You are hardly normal. In short, I should expect such words from you. So you're saying I'm being my normal self. That is correct. But is that something I should be happy about? I do not see why not when I was giving you a compliment. Well, in that case, thank you. Ha ha ha. For a minute there I thought I was being made a fool of. I also take it the reason you sent Julia with Albert is because you took into account her father's actions. Yes, and because he hangs on him the way she does. This is understandable. When I first heard you had received a vision, as blasphemous as this may sound, I doubted Astoria's discernment. Even so, now I feel as I am beginning to see the reason why. What do you mean by that? It appears I have said too much. We should instead focus our efforts on preparing to cook before Albert and Julia return with food. Bruno. Little do we know that Bruno is also a reverend, and that's the reason he doesn't care so much. With this much food, we should have plenty to eat tonight. Why are you talking like Bruno? I thought I'd ask Julia. Scanning. But it's about your father, and I should be the one to apologize. I'm the reason why my father was working with the demons to great reverence. Huh? I must tell you the truth, Albert. Both you and I are reverence. I'm not actually a robot. What? You too? How are you feeling, Julia? It is I, your father. My father? You may not be able to remember clearly all at once. I've spent the last 40 years enduring bringing you back from the dead. And unfortunately, I have aged significantly during that time. However, being able to see the day we could talk like this again means my efforts have finally paid off. Efforts? Never mind that. It is not important now. In order to bring back from the dead, the doctor sacrificed countless humans. Falderon, do not say any more. While I can see you are enjoying this great reunion, I am in need of you to return those captives into reverence. In order to kill those who would stand in the way of our ambitions, we can never have enough. Kill? There is nothing to be afraid of, Julia. This is all for your sake. No, stay away from me. Where are you going, Julia? Balderin, what did you do to my daughter? I merely rendered her unconscious. Oh, Julia, my beloved daughter. You are nothing more than a corpse with the soul of a demon infused into you, a reverent. If you wish to stop your father's madness, I suggest you join those people, the Order, and use your reverent powers to do so. You're serious, like you were really dead before. In order to bring me back, my father used countless people as test subjects and turned them into reference in the progress. That's why I intended to use you and the others to stop him. Rather, this is why I needed to apologize to you. I'm sorry I'm not a robot. Julia, it's because of my father. You and many others like you have been made so unhappy. Let's just keep this between us, alright? You can continue acting like a robot if you want. Bzz. Village of Rise. Is there anybody in here that needs a quest done? Doesn't seem like it. I killed enough enemies, sorry to say, but we have not gotten enough yet. Okay, cool, well, I'm out then. Do, do. Alright, and I'm back. Here we are, back to Ravarno at last. We should go report the results of our mission over at the branch. When you say report, how much do you mean? The death of Doctor and the fact Alderaan was able to escape. And anything else we will deal with as necessary. Bruno. Do not say it, Albert. I have no intentions of divulging anything further. Then I'll take your word, you at your word. I believe you too, Bruno. That's why I know Albert will be safe. Thanks, Julia. Weren't you the same guy I met in Reveant? Yes, you're the one who saved me. Don't tell me you got another gut ache. What happened this time? Actually, I ate another poisonous mushroom. That's twice now, you know. Please, I'm begging you, bring me 10 fair kills right away. You're on it. I'll go get him for you. Please, hurry. Did you bring me 10? That's right here. Take them. You're a lifesaver. Oof, thanks to you, my stomach is starting to return to normal. Honestly, never thought I'd be seeing you again like this. But it begs the question, why you'd eat wild mushrooms again after you've already been poisoned once? You can't tell me you didn't think about the possibility this time. It's because of my love for them. I can't stop eating them. I figured once I ate enough of them, I'd build up a resistance to the poison. In other words, I was trying to fight poison with poison. It looked like you were suffering rather than fighting. Well, that's enough time spent here. I hear my next mushroom calling me. I'm off to find it. But before that, this is thanks to you for helping me. Now I'm off for sure this time. Hope we meet again. Okay, so we are back. I'm in the church. I guess we're about to report. Your Grace, we have returned. Oh, Bruno, how did your assault on Kodan Fortress turn out? It was, as you expected, a major success. Is that true? Then the Premier was right in his expectations of you. Then may I ask where the doctor is? He is no more. He tried to transform himself into a reveant, but the machine malfunctioned and led to his demise. I see. Then I will leave reporting as much as such to the sanctum to you, Valkyries. As for those able to create reverence, there was one other by the name of Valdorin, a demon worshipper, was involved, was there not? Was he also among the dead? Regrettably, he managed to slip through our fingers. However, with the doctor dead, this Valdorin should be nothing of a threat yet. We should be wise to remain vigilant. I will have an investigative team assembled and sent to track his whereabouts. Understood. Is there anything else to report? As of this point, there is nothing. Understood. Now even the doctor out of the picture, the reverends themselves have not been utterly destroyed. Therefore, I ask for you to continue cooperations until peace in the land has been reestablished. You don't even need to ask. We'll do whatever we can to help. Your words are very encouraging. I will contact the sanctum about what has been reported here today. In the meantime, please rest at the inn. Yes, Your Grace. Let us first rest ourselves at the inn. I wonder if this was the best thing to do. What was hiding the fact I'm a reverend? Did you wish me to reveal the truth? No, that's not what I meant. It's just not being fully honest with the others eats on me a bit is all. Well, we're not being dishonest with anyone, if that's what you're worried about. Esther is right. This was no falsification of the facts in my report. I merely omitted the part about you. While I am reluctant to say I'm not reporting everything, its entirety to the order has left a blemish on my previously perfect record. Bruno. Rather than being perfect, those with small faults have a little added charm to them. Kind of like me. Maybe, but only a little. I see you're learning to speak your mind too, Julia. Also, why don't you sound like a robot anymore? What's wrong? I am of the same opinion as Julia. Charm is not what I'm referring to. However, it is more I cannot help but agree with your faults. Oh, now that was rude. Albert, say something. Albert? While trying to convince myself to believe in, well, I had felt somewhat anxious about letting anyone into my own heart. But now I'm finally broken down. Albert. Thank you, Julia. I'm sure this whole situation hasn't been easy on you either, but I can see you've been worried about me. You too, Bruno and Esther. I can't even say how grateful I am to all of you for it. Let us not engage in this melodrama any further. Right now, we should rest at the inn while we wait for further instructions from the sanctum. Right. Come on in and take a load off, you four. We are grateful for your hospitality. Say nothing of it. I heard about your hard work from the cleric himself. Now take it easy. Thank you, we'll do that. Now what does everyone say to getting a bite to eat? Yeah, come sit down and I'll have your meal served in a jiff. And be sure to eat your fill, okay? I should warn you, Albert here eats plenty more than just his fill. Well, that's plenty fine by me. The cleric over at the branch offered to pay twice the going rate for beds and a meal, so no worries there. The more you eat, the more I make. Isn't twice the amount being a bit greedy? Not when I had to cancel reservations for all my other customers. Other customers? I apologize if this comes off rude, but it does not seem to me you have a large base frequency in your business. That's because you're not around to see them when they come. It's definitely a sharp one. That aside, it's time to go to preparing your meals, so eat up, and I do mean eat up. We'll try to control ourselves. What are you saying, Albert? A chance like this rarely, if ever, comes along. Still. There's no need to starve yourselves. I just had a shipment of those come in yesterday. So no matter how much you eat, I won't be running out of food anytime soon. I'm not sure about that. In that case, how about we make a wager? If you can eat everything I have in the pantry, I'll donate the entire amount I charge to charity. However, if you leave even a little on your plates, I'll charge you triple the amount. I still think you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Slytherin has never lost in an eating competition to anyone. Then I guess we're in agreement, aren't we? Wait. Wait. Are you trying to stop us, Bruno? That I am not. But there is one thing I cannot ignore. What now? The part about there being no one who can beat Albert in an eating competition. I believe I can beat him if I try. You can't be serious. You already know Albert is a... I mean, what I meant to say was, I almost blew it again. I will repeat it again. I will not lose Albert. My intellect, strength, faith, as well as appetite far surpass his. Oh, not this again. Go for it. That is exactly what I intend to do. In the case I do lose, I will bow with my face in the dirt and admit I was wrong. You really don't have to do that. No, I have no intention of losing to you, even if it means at the table as well. About the wager I was just talking about. Of course, we are on board. Then I'll get to preparing that feast right away. Now if I could have you all wait at the table for... How is it I get involved in these things? Eating for free and having Bruno admit he was wrong with his face in the dirt is a chance of a lifetime, Albert. The first person to stop eating loses. Do you agree to that condition, Albert? Yeah, now let's get to it. Eat it all, Albert. Then on my mark, begin. I need another helping. Myself as well. You can't be serious. My pantry ain't completely bare. Shelves completely bare. Then it is a tie. Burp. Even still, that was a lot of food you packed away. I can't believe you were able to eat as much as Albert. It is on account of Astoria's power in my faith. Now, as far as our agreement goes, Mr. Innkeeper, I expect you to keep your end of the bargain. Huh? What bargain? Where you promised to donate all the money you charged us to charity. I assume you will not be breaking your word. Oh, of course not! Then I remember, well, he is greedy, calls down the wrath and the destruction of the Almighty upon him. Yes, I'll do good, never to forget it. Albert, you look tired. Is it already that late? Why don't we head to bed then? Yeah, I'd probably do us some good. Does he actually sleep? Like when he's in an inn? I apologize for interrupting you during your morning meal. A new mission has come in from the sanctum. As soon as you are through, please stop by the branch. We'll do that. Then I shall see you there soon. I wonder what our new mission is. There's only one way to find out. Let us head over at the branch at once.